Welcome to the journey of exploring Sapa, Vietnam, a land where the mountains and forests of northwest Vietnam unfold breathtaking landscapes that stir the soul, and where traditional villages still thrive amidst the rhythm of modern life. Before starting this enchanting journey, hit like if you love natural and cultural beauty, share the video with your fellow travelers, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any wonders from this misty highland land. At dawn, Sapa awakens like a fairy just stirring from sleep. The terraced rice fields curve gracefully along the mountainsides, reflecting the morning light like golden mirrors, gently swaying in the thin mist. The morning silence is broken only by the songs of birds, the babbling of streams, and occasionally the calls of the local ethnic people, forming a musical prelude to the day ahead. Every step along the narrow dirt paths winding through the villages allows one to feel a rhythm in harmony with nature, where every stilt house, every trellis of flowers, and every footpath tells a story of time and perseverance. The H'mong, Dao, Tay, and Zay people still preserve their ancient customs, spiritual festivals, and gratitude toward nature. In Sapa, it's easy to spot the vibrant colors of traditional woven skirts, adorned with intricate patterns that hold the stories of each ethnic group's life. Pride and gentleness shine through children's eyes and elders' smiles. Every festival, from the Independence Day celebrations and rain-praying ceremonies to the love markets, opens moments of connection between humans and the land. Between past and present, you can almost hear the heartbeat of the mountains, syncing with the steps of young men and women in traditional dances and songs, a rare harmony in today's modern world. But Sapa is not just about culture, it's also nature painted by the hand of the divine. Fansipan Mountain, the roof of Indochina, towers among the clouds, where mist flows like delicate silk, making anyone who looks up feel small yet deeply moved. Standing atop the peak, gazing down at the vast valley with tiny villages hidden in the mist, evokes awe while inviting the soul to drift freely, where the worries of daily life seem like specks carried away by the wind. Each season drapes Fansipan in a different attire. Spring bursts with flowers, summer brings lush green forests, autumn paints the rice fields golden, and winter blankets everything in pure white snow, making it a paradise for those who love nature's ever-changing beauty. Delving into the villages, the scenery subtly shifts with every angle. Cat Village, nestled at the foot of the mountains, is a lively picture of labor and culture. Streams meander around stilt houses, and flowing water blends with children's laughter, creating a melody every visitor wants to pause and listen to. You can feel the breath of the mountains in the stone walls, garden plots, and fields of bright yellow mustard flowers. It's not grandeur or extravagance, but a rustic beauty that seeps into the soul, making you want to sit, inhale the mountain air, and absorb the gentle rhythm of village life. Sapa also stands out for its culinary experiences infused with the flavors of the mountains. Savor a steaming bowl of thang co, sip warm corn wine, or try the fragrant grilled stream fish. Each experience is an invitation to connect with nature. Food here is not just sustenance but a celebration of the resources the mountains provide. A refined art preserved by ethnic communities over generations. With every taste, you sense the resilience, patience, and simple joys of life in the highlands. Travelers are often enchanted by the dense morning fog in Sapa, when everything around vanishes into a white, misty veil. Ancient trees, stilt houses, and rice fields flicker in the haze, creating a mix of awe and delight, as if stepping into another world where time and space pause. These moments expand the soul. Humans cease to be strangers in nature and become a part of it, a breath in the life unfolding all around. The mist acts as a veil and an invitation, guiding each step into a journey of exploration, discovery, and reflection. The paths to Sapa's waterfalls offer unique experiences as well. Silver Waterfall and Love Waterfall each have their own story, and each stream carries memories and emotions. Listening to water plunging from high above feels like tuning in to the Earth's heartbeat. Sensing nature's majestic and gentle power, each step closer to the falls the mist on your face, the scent of wet earth and plants, awakens the soul, elevates the heartbeat while calming it. You realize that nature is not just scenery, it is a teacher. Teaching humility, life rhythms, and a profound connection to our roots. At sunset, Sapa dons a different cloak. Gentle yet mysterious, soft pink clouds stretch across the sky, and the day's last light reflects on the rice fields like a giant mirror. Creating an ethereal space, you can almost see life moving in harmony to close the day, from farmers returning after work, to children running along dirt roads, to flickering lights from stilt houses. Everything blends into a living painting, lighting the heart and deepening contemplation. Sapa is not just a travel destination, it is a place that evokes reflection, making one recognize the value of simplicity, of nature, and of humanity intertwined in every rhythm of life. As you walk the winding paths, gaze at towering mountains, or weave through the villages, you are not merely observing, you are participating in a journey of the soul, where emotions are awakened. Every step leaves an imprint, not just on the land, but in your own heart. Sapa transforms into a completely different beauty at night, deep, serene, and tranquil. The moonlight spills into the valleys, illuminating stilt houses, winding paths, and rice fields shrouded in the gentle veil of night mist. The chirping of insects and the whisper of the wind through the mountain crevices blend with the scent of damp vegetation, creating a symphony unique to the Northwest Mountains. In this quiet, the human soul becomes more sensitive, easily attuned to the rhythm of the earth and the beat of one's own heart. Sapa is not just a place to behold, but to experience, where every sense is opened, reminding us that life is inherently beautiful, even in its quietest moments. As night falls, the soft glow of lights scattered across the villages turns Cat Cat and Ta Van into miniature worlds within the mountains. Walking along the narrow paths, hearing the gentle crunch of footsteps on moist earth, one feels woven into the life of generations living here. Every stilt house, every terraced plot, every local carries its own story, memories, and sentiments, things only revealed if you move slowly enough to notice. Sapa nights are unhurried, free from chaos, filled only with silence, patience, and a rhythm intertwined with nature, bringing people closer to themselves. Sapa doesn't just appeal to the senses, it sparks curiosity about history and culture. Each village is a treasure of traditional architecture, with stilt houses built from ironwood and mountain stone, harmonizing with nature rather than opposing it. Every roof and stone step leading up the mountainsides reflects diligence, intelligence, and a long-standing community spirit. Locals teach each other how to live in harmony with nature, preserve water sources, protect the forest, and at the same time nurture their people's music, culture, and beautiful traditions. Observing this, one sees not just architecture, but understanding, craftsmanship, and the heart of people who have dedicated their lives to the mountains. The flavors of Sapa are equally enchanting. Early in the morning, as the market comes alive, one can try sticky rice steamed in upland fields, sweet and chewy, or hot, fragrant grilled stream fish. The market is more than a place to trade goods, it's a cultural exchange. Laughter, bargaining, the sounds of H'mong, Dao, and Te harmonicas or flutes fill the air, making everything vibrant and full of life. Travelers are drawn into the rhythm of mountain life, where every taste and every sound evokes memories and enriches the soul. Nature in Sapa also stirs intense emotions. On a foggy morning, when the terraced fields slowly emerge in patches, you feel like you've entered another world. As the sun rises, mist gradually dissipates, and light reflects off remaining dewdrops on leaves and grass, forming sparkling jewels. Each moment whispers that nature always has a way of astonishing and captivating people. Travelers cease to be mere visitors, they become part of that world, moving in rhythm with the life unfolding around them. The journey to the waterfalls, such as Silver Waterfall or Love Waterfall, is unforgettable. Water cascades from great heights, white foam splashing and reflecting sunlight to create tiny rainbows. The roar of the falls is more than a sound, it's a message of nature's power and infinity. Standing before the waterfall, breathing in the cool air, one realizes the smallness of oneself, yet feels a profound connection to all life around. Waterfalls are not just beautiful, they teach rhythm, patience, and the ability to live in harmony with nature. The winding mountain paths are also an essential part of the Sapa experience. Each step up a mountainside or through a small village is a journey of discovery. The scenery constantly shifts, from lush green fields to cliffs to dense forests, creating a continuously changing picture. Both majestic and poetic, walking these paths, one is not merely observing but participating, with every emotion and thought refined and deepened along the way. Sapa is an ideal place to reflect on time and life. Sitting by a stream, listening to the flowing water, watching clouds drift over mountain peaks, you realize life is not only about goals and pressures but also about silent moments. Moments of harmony with nature. Sapa teaches one to look deeply within, to cherish every moment, and to find peace in the simplest things. Exploring Sapa is not just a travel journey, it's an emotional and spiritual one. Travelers come not only to photograph or admire, but to listen, feel, and connect with nature, people, and themselves. Dirt paths, villages, waterfalls, and terraced fields become part of the story you are living, part of your memory and heart, making every step meaningful and every moment rich with feeling. As the next dawn rises, light falls on stilt houses, paths, and terraced fields, and Sapa unveils a new day full of energy and wonder. Throughout the journey, the focus is not the destination but how you experience each moment. Each color, each sound, each scent, and each feeling that this land evokes. This sensitivity allows you to become a part of Sapa, inseparable from the beauty and culture of the Northwest Mountains. Early in the morning on the paths up H'mong Mountain, dew clings to every branch and leaf, making the landscape shimmer as if awakening from a dream. Walking along the stone trails, surrounded by the scents of flowers and the sounds of birdsong, blends dreamlike sensation with reality. Wildflowers bloom brightly, their petals swaying in the breeze as if reaching for the traveler's heart, reminding us that nature is not only a landscape but a living entity. Resonating with human emotion, everything feels soft yet powerful in the delicate morning light, as though the entire mountain is breathing and observing every step. H'mong people in traditional attire move gracefully among the terraced fields, skillfully planting, harvesting, or wrapping sticky rice cakes infused with mountain aromas, embodying a subtle harmony between humans and nature. Every action seems synchronized with the rhythm of the earth, water, and wind. Observing them, you realize that culture persists not only through words or form but through the rhythm of life. Through meaningful yet straightforward actions, without explanation, you can sense the patience, finesse, and pride in every small detail, from building huts and wrapping leaves to selecting seeds for the next season. The Muong Hua Valley, with its ancient rocks covered in green moss, is like a legendary painting, where the land, stones, and streams have been telling stories for thousands of years. Standing before the massive rocks, adorned with ancient carvings that archaeologists are still studying, one feels a profound connection between the past and the present. It's as if you step into a world where time slows, where everything retains traces of history, and nature is not just a living space but a living museum. With each rock and each stream carrying its own story, every step through the valley, with the gentle babble of water at your feet blending with birdsong, purifies the mind and heart, allowing you to feel life in every breath. Sapa's markets, like Bak Ha or Ta Van, offer a completely different experience, full of color and sound. They are not just places to trade goods, but cultural gatherings where H'mong, Dao, and Tay people showcase intricate textiles, sparkling silver jewelry, and unique mountain spices. Walking through the market, you observe and feel the rhythm and heartbeat of life in the highlands. Laughter, bargaining, The sound of flutes and mouthharps mingle with the scent of cooking smoke, awakening all your senses. A small gift, a story shared by a vendor, or a friendly smile are precious pieces that form an unforgettable memory of Sapa. Continuing along winding paths toward Ta Phin village, travelers encountered charming stilt houses, aromatic herbal gardens, and Red Dao people performing unique traditional rituals. The atmosphere here is both sacred and intimate, conveying tranquility yet full of vitality. Every house, every vegetable patch, every flowered trellis is evidence of human skill, delicacy, and gratitude toward nature. Wandering through the village, one doesn't just see but feels, as if every grain of sand, every drop of water, every ray of sunlight tells a story of life, people, and the Northwest Mountains. During the rice harvest season, Sapa becomes a dazzling tapestry of gold. Terraced fields cascade like golden rivers flowing down the mountains, winding and reflecting sunlight, creating a vast and magical landscape. Walking through these fields, you feel small and deeply connected to the land and its people. The careful attention of the farmers, the precise cut of each sickle, every step along the ridges, demonstrates a close and enduring relationship with nature. You realize that the beauty here is not just in the colors, but in the care, love, and patience combined to create a living painting that no artist could perfectly replicate. Beyond the scenery, the mountain climate itself adds to Sapa's wonder. Mornings can be cool, with thick mist turning everything ethereal, like stepping into a fairy tale. By noon, warmth and sunlight illuminate the valleys, highlighting the green mountains, golden rice, and red mustard flowers. Afternoons and sunsets bring warm hues, painting the sky in orange, pink, and purple shades. Sapa teaches people to live flexibly, enjoy nature's rhythms, and cherish every moment in the ever-flowing stream of time. The connection between humans and nature becomes clearer throughout this journey. You are not merely a tourist but part of the ongoing rhythm and the stories around you. From the friendly smiles of children and the tender eyes of older people to the meticulous care in every agricultural task, everything reflects a way of life in harmony with nature. Walking along trails, climbing mountain peaks, and listening to the babbling streams, you realize that Sapa's beauty lies in its scenery and the profound connection between people, culture, and nature. Waterfalls, fields, villages, the rhythms of ethnic music, and the flavors of the mountains all become part of the sense of freedom. Standing before a waterfall, breathing in the mountain air, listening to the waterfall and the wind blow, your soul gradually sheds worries and stress, leaving only serenity. Every step, breath, and glance connects to a larger world, where humans feel small and essential. Sapa looks like a painting in motion in the soft light of sunset, where every emotion is awakened and every sense enlivened. You realize that beauty lies not only in the scenery but in the way people live harmoniously with nature, preserve their culture, and in how you embrace each moment fully. Every color, sound, scent, and movement of nature is part of the story, part of the spiritual experience Sapa offers anyone patient and sensitive enough to perceive it. When dawn rises again over Sapa, everything feels reborn. The thin morning mist lifts, revealing golden terraced fields, stilt houses peeking from the mountains, and villages awakening with slow yet vibrant rhythms. Sunlight glistens on dewdrops, turning them into sparkling jewels, bringing the landscape to life with magic. Walking through this space, travelers can sense the mountains breathing, each breath in harmony with flowing streams, birdsong, and wind rustling the trees. Morning in Sapa is not just a landscape, it's a living entity, reminding you that everything is moving, interacting, and inviting humans to merge with its rhythm. On the way to Lao Chai village, narrow paths wind across mountainsides and weave through terraced fields, making every step a discovery. You'll see the lush green fields of new rice, interspersed with golden mustard flowers and wild purple blooms, creating a vivid yet gentle tapestry. Each step, every grain of sand, every stone feels like walking into a fairy tale, where nature and humans exist in perfect harmony. Looking down into the valley, the small stilt houses appear as warm specks of color amid the greenery, filling the heart with peace. The H'mong and Dao people here maintain their traditional rhythm with patience and dedication. They farm, raise livestock, and perform spiritual rituals with focus and respect. Watching them handle daily tasks, from sowing seeds and harvesting to weaving textiles, you realize that culture exists not only in words or books but in the daily rhythms of life. In every subtle, meaningful gesture, Sapa is where you can witness the perfect harmony between humans and nature, where every action and every way of life is a way to honor and protect the land. Ascending higher, Fansipan emerges in all its grandeur. This mountain is not only the roof of Indochina but also a symbol of challenge and aspiration. With each step up the stone stairs and along the trails leading to the summit, you feel the power of nature, the resilience of humans, and the mix of humility and pride that comes from standing atop and looking down over the vast valley below. Mist swirls around the peak, blending with the wind whistling through the cliffs, creating a mysterious and stimulating space for exploration. Every step is a journey beyond personal limits, a way to experience freedom and a deep connection with the earth and sky. Sapa is also the land of majestic waterfalls. Silver Waterfall echoes through the mountains with its torrent cascading from great heights. The sound of water is more than just noise, it's a reminder of nature's relentless vitality and constant motion. Droplets spray and form tiny sparkling rainbows in the sunlight, giving the scene a magical quality. Standing before the waterfall, breathing in the cool air, one's soul feels cleansed, with worries and stress melting away, leaving only stillness and freedom in every breath. Each village, each field, each stream, and each trail in Sapa tells its own story. Tavan Village and H'mong Dao Village each carry distinct cultural tones, customs, and rhythms of life. Flutes, mouth harps, children's laughter, and elders' whispered tales can be heard. Every sound, every gesture, every scent deepens the experience, making the traveler no longer a mere visitor but a part of the community, a part of the living nature surrounding them. In autumn, when rice turns golden and the late afternoon sun lights up the valley, Sapa becomes vibrant like a living painting. Terraced fields cascade like golden rivers down the mountains, reflecting sunlight and creating a surreal scene that invites one to pause, take a deep breath, and savor each moment. Walking through these fields, you feel the deep connection between humans and the land, between labor and the beauty of nature. Sapa during the rice harvest season is a testament to the local people's diligence, delicacy, and gratitude toward nature. Sapa's cuisine is also an indispensable part of the experience. Hot thanko, grilled mountain fish, warm corn wine, and fresh forest vegetables all carry the flavors of the Northwest Mountains. Tasting these dishes, you sense the people's flavors and spirit, their hospitality, diligence, and simple joy. Every meal is a story, an experience connecting humans with nature, the past with the present. Yet the greatest wonder of Sapa is not just in its scenery. Culture. or cuisine, but in the freedom it opens within human emotion. Walking along mountain trails, climbing peaks, listening to babbling streams, seeing golden rice fields, and villages hidden in the mist, you feel small yet free, attuned to the rhythm and breath of nature, aware of the profound connection between yourself and the world around you. Every step is a step into yourself, a journey of discovery outward and inward to the soul. Sunset in Sapa brings a sense of peace and vitality. The evening light illuminates the valley, transforming everything into vibrant and soft forms. Birds return to their nests, wind rustles through the forest, and the laughter and voices of the locals create a gentle symphony. Harmonizing mind and heart, you realize that Sapa is not just a place to look at but a place to live fully in each moment. To feel emotional freedom, and to understand that balance and serenity can be found in the heart of nature. As night falls, Sapa becomes quiet and mysterious. A world utterly different from the lively daytime. Moonlight streams through mountain gaps, lighting up stilt houses dimly visible in the mist, winding dirt paths, and rice fields that shimmer like silver under faint light. The wind brushing through treetops, the babbling streams, and the faint insect chorus form a melodic gift from nature for anyone sensitive enough to listen. In this space, humans are invited to slow down, synchronize with the mountains, feel every breath of the earth, the beat of their heart, and the subtle vibration that modern life often hides. Ta Phin village at night appears as a lively painting amid the mountains. Flickering lights from stilt houses, laughter from small kitchens, and the warm scent of cooking smoke create a sense of intimacy and peace. In their vibrant traditional attire with red scarves, skirts, and silver jewelry, Red Dao people continue meaningful spiritual rituals, reminding us that culture and belief are bridges between humans and nature. Watching them prepare meals, care for livestock, and perform intricate rituals, you realize that in Sapa, everything has its rhythm and meaning, and people live not merely to exist but to honor life around them. Walking along the trails leading up to H'mong Mountain, terraced fields appear under the moonlight, shimmering and ethereal like a dream. You sense a delicate contrast between darkness and light, silence and sound, the grandeur of nature and the smallness of humans. Every step is a psychological experience where emotions are stirred, imagination expands, and the soul becomes more sensitive to every movement of the wind. Flowing water, and scent of plants. Nights like these reveal that freedom is not found in distant places but in the present moment. When humans merge with the natural rhythm of life. Here's the American English translation of your third passage. The Muong Hua Valley, with its ancient rocks covered in green moss, is like a legendary painting, where the land, stones, and streams have been telling stories for thousands of years. Standing before the massive rocks, adorned with ancient carvings that archaeologists are still studying, one feels a profound connection between the past and the present. It's as if you step into a world where time slows, where everything retains traces of history, and nature is not just a living space but a living museum. With each rock and each stream carrying its own story. Every step through the valley, with the gentle babble of water at your feet blending with birdsong, purifies the mind and heart, allowing you to feel life in every breath. Sapa's markets, like Bak Ha or Ta Van, offer a completely different experience, full of color and sound. They are not just places to trade goods, but cultural gatherings where H'mong, Dao, and Tay people showcase intricate textiles, sparkling silver jewelry, and unique mountain spices. Walking through the market, you observe and feel the rhythm and heartbeat of life in the highlands. Laughter, bargaining, the sound of flutes and mouthharps mingle with the scent of cooking smoke, awakening all your senses. A small gift, a story shared by a vendor, or a friendly smile are precious pieces that form an unforgettable memory of Sapa. Continuing along winding paths toward Ta Phin village, travelers encountered charming stilt houses, aromatic herbal gardens, and red Dao people performing unique traditional rituals. The atmosphere here is both sacred and intimate, conveying tranquility yet full of vitality. Every house, every vegetable patch, every flowered trellis is evidence of human skill, delicacy, and gratitude toward nature. Wandering through the village, one doesn't just see but feels, as if every grain of sand, every drop of water, every ray of sunlight tells a story of life, people, and the Northwest Mountains. During the rice harvest season, Sapa becomes a dazzling tapestry of gold. Terraced fields cascade like golden rivers flowing down the mountains, winding and reflecting sunlight, creating a vast and magical landscape. Walking through these fields, you feel small and deeply connected to the land and its people. The careful attention of the farmers, the precise cut of each sickle, every step along the ridges, demonstrates a close and enduring relationship with nature. You realize that the beauty here is not just in the colors, but in the care, love, and patience combined to create a living painting that no artist could perfectly replicate. Beyond the scenery, the mountain climate itself adds to Sapa's wonder. Mornings can be cool, with thick mist turning everything ethereal, like stepping into a fairy tale. By noon, warmth and sunlight illuminate the valleys, highlighting the green mountains, golden rice, and red mustard flowers. Afternoons and sunsets bring warm hues, painting the sky in orange, pink, and purple shades. Sapa teaches people to live flexibly, enjoy nature's rhythms, and cherish every moment in the ever-flowing stream of time. The connection between humans and nature becomes clearer throughout this journey. You are not merely a tourist but part of the ongoing rhythm and the stories around you. From the friendly smiles of children and the tender eyes of older people to the meticulous care in every agricultural task, everything reflects a way of life in harmony with nature. Walking along trails, climbing mountain peaks, and listening to the babbling streams, you realize that Sapa's beauty lies in its scenery and the profound connection between people, culture, and nature. Waterfalls, fields, villages, the rhythms of ethnic music, and the flavors of the mountains all become part of the sense of freedom. Standing before a waterfall, breathing in the mountain air, listening to the waterfall and the wind blow, your soul gradually sheds worries and stress, leaving only serenity. Every step, breath, and glance connects to a larger world, where humans feel small and essential. Sapa looks like a painting in motion in the soft light of sunset, where every emotion is awakened and every sense enlivened. You realize that beauty lies not only in the scenery but in the way people live harmoniously with nature, preserve their culture, and in how you embrace each moment fully. Every color, sound, scent, and movement of nature is part of the story, part of the spiritual experience Sapa offers anyone patient and sensitive enough to perceive it. When dawn rises again over Sapa, everything feels reborn. The thin morning mist lifts, revealing golden terraced fields, stilt houses peeking from the mountains, and villages awakening with slow yet vibrant rhythms. Sunlight glistens on dewdrops, turning them into sparkling jewels, bringing the landscape to life with magic. Walking through this space, travelers can sense the mountains breathing, each breath in harmony with flowing streams, birdsong, and wind rustling the trees. Morning in Sapa is not just a landscape, it's a living entity, reminding you that everything is moving, interacting, and inviting humans to merge with its rhythm. On the way to Lao Chai village, narrow paths wind across mountainsides and weave through terraced fields, making every step a discovery. You'll see the lush green fields of new rice, interspersed with golden mustard flowers and wild purple blooms, creating a vivid yet gentle tapestry. Each step, every grain of sand, every stone feels like walking into a fairy tale, where nature and humans exist in perfect harmony. Looking down into the valley, The small stilt houses appear as warm specks of color amid the greenery, filling the heart with peace. The H'mong and Dao people here maintain their traditional rhythm with patience and dedication. They farm, raise livestock, and perform spiritual rituals with focus and respect. Watching them handle daily tasks, from sowing seeds and harvesting to weaving textiles, you realize that culture exists not only in words or books but in the daily rhythms of life. In every subtle, meaningful gesture, Sapa is where you can witness the perfect harmony between humans and nature, where every action and every way of life is a way to honor and protect the land. Here's the American English translation of your latest passage. The scene is majestic and sacred on Fansipan summit at night, beneath a sky full of stars. The twinkling stars dance with the mountain wind, creating a sense of being small and grand. Standing atop the mountain, looking down the valley with villages appearing and disappearing in the night mist. A profound sense of freedom spreads through your entire being. There is no pressure or worry, only a deep connection with nature and yourself. In that moment, you realize that humans need no external validation, standards, or goals, only the ability to feel, breathe, and exist in the perfect harmony of the world around them. Nighttime streams hold a unique beauty of their own, subtle and profound. Silver waterfall, though not fully visible in the darkness, still emits a firm yet gentle sound, reminding you that strength and softness coexist. Sitting by the stream, listening to the flowing water and inhaling the crisp night air, your mind gradually settles, worries fade away, leaving only serenity. Sapa at night is not just a place to admire, it is a place for reflection, where emotions and the soul are free, and one learns to slow down and listen to oneself. The Sapa night market offers a lively and colorful experience. Warm yellow lights illuminate stalls filled with textiles, silver jewelry, fruits, and traditional foods. Conversations, laughter, and sales calls mingle with the scent of smoke and mountain spices, creating a vibrant yet intimate atmosphere. Walking through the market, you feel like entering a familiar and unfamiliar world, where people, culture, and nature meet, blend, and create an unforgettable experience. Sapa, between night and day, darkness and light, and silence and sound, is a place to feel reborn. Walking along trails, climbing peaks, passing through villages and terraced fields, every step, breath, and glance becomes a connection to a vast, emotionally rich world. You realize that freedom and peace are not far away. They exist in your ability to feel and open your heart to nature, people, and yourself. Sapa teaches people to live slowly, to cherish every moment, and to harmonize with the rhythm of the earth and sky. Every flower, dewdrop, and step on a trail carries a lesson in patience, stillness, and the value of existing entirely in the present moment. Facing majestic nature, you feel both small and grand, solitary and connected, silent and full of emotion. Each breath is a cleansing, a purification of the soul, and a reminder that humans can find absolute freedom when they truly listen to themselves. As the mist slowly lifts, Sapa reappears in layers of gold, green, and purple in the gentle light of dawn. This natural tapestry stirs the heart with the rhythm of emotional freedom, where all worries and anxieties dissolve, leaving only tranquility and a sense of harmony with the earth. Travelers realize that, in this journey, connection with nature, culture, and oneself is the most precious thing. Sapa is not just a destination, it is a place where emotions are reborn, the soul is free, and peace becomes an inseparable part of who you are. As the sun rises over the overlapping mountain ranges, light spreads across the valley, illuminating stilt houses, terraced fields, and the small streams winding through the villages. At that early hour, Sapa is more than just a place, it is a whole sensory experience, where every sense is awakened, and every breath, every heartbeat, every movement of nature invites you to merge with its rhythm. The combination of soft sunlight, thin mist, and the sounds of the mountains creates an almost magical space, where travelers don't just observe but feel, as if every moment becomes part of their own soul. Walking along the trails into Cat Village, each step seems etched into memory. Limwood stilt houses, babbling brooks, and bright yellow rapeseed flowers interspersed with the green of young rice create a lively yet serene picture. You'll see H'mong, Dao, and Tay people working diligently, tending crops and chatting cheerfully, moving in harmony with nature. Every gesture, every smile expresses simple joy and gratitude for life, leaving anyone who passes by with a sense of ease and peace. The Muong Hua Valley is where earth and sky seem to meet, where ancient moss-covered stones tell stories spanning thousands of years. Walking along the paths around these rocks, you can sense the ancient heartbeat of the mountains, feeling the endurance, patience, and wisdom of generations who lived and shaped this land. Streams trickle through rocks, reflecting morning sunlight like silver ribbons, creating a sense of calm and a deep connection to nature. Every stone, waterway, and plant teaches patience lessons, life's rhythm, and the importance of cherishing the present moment. Sapa's markets are places to trade goods and hubs of cultural exchange. The calls of vendors, laughter, flutes, and jaw harps mingle with the scent of smoke and mountain spices, creating a living symphony. H'mong, Dao, and Tay people offer intricate textiles, charming gifts, and everyday stories, making visitors more than mere observers. They become part of the local rhythm. A woven scarf, a silver trinket, or a friendly greeting evokes a sense of intimacy and joy, filling the heart with simple pleasures. Mountain cuisine is an essential part of the experience. Hot thang ko, fragrant grilled stream fish, warm corn wine, and fresh mountain vegetables all carry the flavors of Northwest Vietnam. But beyond taste, each dish tells a story of labor, nature, and humanity. When you savor it, you taste the food and feel the local people's care, skill, and love for life. Every meal is a moment of connection, a cultural and emotional experience. Completing the journey through Sapa, the terraced fields during harvest are unforgettable. The brilliant gold of ripened rice, interwoven with green grasses and red rapeseed flowers, creates a vivid, almost magical scene. Walking through these fields, you sense farmers' care, love, and pride for their land. Every step, every swing of the sickle, every drop of sweat becomes part of a story about patience, perseverance, and the deep bond between humans and nature. The space feels vast and intimate, opening the heart and heightening sensitivity to the surrounding beauty. Streams, waterfalls, and mountains evoke freedom and tranquility. Silver Waterfall, with its cascading white waters, produces echoes throughout the mountains, a reminder of nature's power and constant motion. Standing before the falls, breathing in the crisp mountain air, you realize your smallness while feeling deeply connected to the world. Sapa teaches humility, patience, and how to find joy and freedom in the present moment. Exploring Sapa is not just an outward journey but an inward one. The winding trails, fields, villages, waterfalls, and mountains become part of a sense of freedom and renewal. Standing atop a peak, looking down into the valley, you feel that freedom doesn't come from achievements or recognition but from the ability to immerse yourself in nature. Listen to its rhythm, and fully feel yourself. All worries dissolve, leaving serenity, peace, and the sensation of living every moment completely. At the day's end, when sunset spreads across the valley, Sapa becomes gentle and emotionally rich. Hues of orange, pink, and purple blend over stilt houses, terraced fields, and streams, creating a magical painting. Birds return to their nests. Winds rustle through the mountains, and distant children's laughter mixes in, forming a symphony of nature and humanity. In that moment, the soul feels free, emotions expand, and one realizes that peace is not external but an internal state, a capacity to live fully and harmoniously with everything around. Day by day, moment by moment, and through every experience, Sapa becomes a place where people learn to listen to themselves, find freedom in their emotions, and feel a profound connection with nature. The villages, terraced fields, streams, mountains, and the people who inhabit them all become part of this journey. As travelers walk along trails, climb slopes, savor local dishes, and immerse themselves in the rhythm of village life, they do more than observe, they participate, harmonize, and experience life fully. Their souls are cleansed, emotions awakened, and hearts lightened with peace. During the last moments of sunset, when light fades and darkness begins to spread, Sapa opens up a space that is at once mysterious and tranquil. Terraced fields become misty in the evening haze. Stilt houses peek softly through the dim light like gentle brushstrokes on a mountain canvas. And streams flow quietly, reflecting the day's lingering light. The crisp air, mingled with the scents of grass, damp earth, and forest flowers, invites one to pause, breathe deeply, and feel life pulsating. It is not merely a visual experience, but a subtle journey of the soul, where every sense is awakened to perceive the rhythm of nature and humanity. H'mong and Dao village, perched on the mountainside, appears as a cultural treasure amidst the wilderness. Ancient wooden stilt houses, stone steps leading to vegetable gardens, and H'mong and Dao people in traditional attire attentively working create a harmonious picture of humans and nature. Observing them, one realizes that their skill, meticulousness, and diligence are not just abilities, they are a way of life. A means of honoring nature and preserving traditional culture. Every smile, gesture, and exchange tells a story, a rhythm of life that modern observers might overlook. Walking along the trails leading up H'mong Mountain in the afternoon feels like entering another world, where every flower, stone, and dewdrop becomes part of the experience. The fading afternoon light illuminates treetops and rooftops, creating a vibrant, mystical space. You can feel the mountains breathing, hear the wind and flowing water, and sense your heartbeat, all blending into a living symphony. These moments open the soul, free the emotions, and make one feel reborn within the heart of nature. Love Waterfall, at dusk, reveals a beauty both romantic and majestic. Its white waters tumble from heights, sending up foamy spray reflecting the lake day's soft golden light, creating a vivid and poetic scene. Listening to the waterfall, breathing in the cool air, one senses the coexistence of strength and gentleness in nature. The waterfall is a visual spectacle and a lesson in patience, life's rhythm, and harmony between humans and the environment. Each step closer to the falls deepens the feeling of freedom and purifies the soul. Sapa's late-day markets also come alive with their own unique rhythm. Warm golden lights illuminate textiles, silver jewelry, fruits, and traditional dishes, transforming the market into a vibrant cultural space. The laughter, the vendor calls, the sound of flutes and jaw harps, mingled with mountain smoke and spices, create a sense of familiarity and intimacy. Walking through the market, one does not merely observe but feels the local rhythm, merges with the people, and realizes that culture exists not only in form but also in life's rhythm, emotions, and the sharing between humans. Sapa's culinary experiences in the late afternoon evoke unforgettable emotions. A steaming bowl of thang ko, a plate of grilled stream fish, or fresh mountain vegetables all carry the flavors of Northwest Vietnam. Beyond taste, each dish tells a story of labor, nature, human connection, and attachment to the land. Eating is not just about flavor, it is about sensing the hearts of those who live, work, and preserve their culture. Each meal is an emotional experience, a subtle connection between people and their environment. As evening deepens, when light fades and night mist blankets the valley, Sapa offers a unique psychological experience. Standing amidst the misty landscapes, the fields, villages, streams, and forests hidden in darkness become mysterious and gentle. In that moment, the soul feels free, worries dissolve, and one realizes that peace comes not from the outside but from within, from the ability to perceive, to harmonize with nature's rhythm, and to listen to oneself. Exploring Sapa in the day's final hours is a journey of emotional rebirth. Every step along the trails, every breath of mountain air, every sound, scent, and ray of light becomes part of a spiritual experience. One realizes that true freedom does not require external validation but arises from fully living each moment. From opening the heart to nature, others, and oneself. In that space, emotions awaken, the soul is cleansed, and the heart feels light and serene. Sapa is not just a place to admire scenery, it is a place to learn to live slowly, cherish each moment, and feel a deep connection to the world. Its villages, terraced fields, streams, waterfalls, mountains, and people testify to the harmonious rhythm between humans and nature. By immersing oneself in this rhythm, one does not merely observe but feels, experiences, and becomes part of Sapa, a place where worries vanish, emotions flow freely, and the soul is reborn. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover the breathtaking beauty of Sapa. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more amazing adventures, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or experiences in Sapa.